Hey, welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another episode of my FTB Oceanblock 2 playthrough. Yeah, it's been a few days. I started a third job recently, and trying to get my schedule all ironed out to get everything taken care of is getting to be fun. We ended up with almost a stack of platinum, though. Actually, over a stack, because it's still processing some from the setup system we set up last episode. So, works out pretty decently. Let's see. Under pressure, we had the fragment forge, and that gives us a rare loot crate. Random relic crate, huh? Drowned belt. Thank you. I don't need that. Already had one. Oh, those can also probably go away as well. Um, put that in here, right? Same with that and that. And you and you. All right, inventory is relatively clean. We need to go into the rift though, right? So this is saying that there's something underneath my escape pod. We checked last time. I didn't see anything, and the structure finder compass did not ping anything, close in the area that, well, things that would make sense, right? Now here's a question. What the hell is my excavating tool again? My mining gadget. Did I put it away by accident? No, it's not in there. It's not in there. Okay. It's got to be in here somewhere, right? I just have the worst blindness when it comes to finding this blasted thing. Yeah, see? No, not there. I've stuck it in some random box somewhere. All right, well, it might be in the Energizer? Yeah, there it is. Okay. There we go. So the pack is now updated yet again. I believe we're on 1.10. One of the things that updated was the shaders, and they're actually working quite a bit better now. Come on, there we go. Getting less frame hits anyway. Hello, giant squid. Yeah, this is like right under my escape pod, right? Oh, that's right. I turned it off because I was having some issues actually with the shaders when I first logged in, and it was due to the fact that I still had like the old shaders loaded and they were not. The files were removed when the update happened, so I was trying to load shaders that just weren't there, and it was messing things up. Get me down. Thank you. Hey, that looks like it's something, though, doesn't it? Onto it, huh? Okay, you know what? Here, let me do this. Mod setting. None. Save and quit. There. Now I can see what is actually going on under the water. Voices from the Rift. Very good. In the Rift portal, okay. Give me some experience. Next up is we need activating the temple. The GUI might just be the answer to activating the Rift. Polymorphic fluid can really transform to anything, and combining it with the power of the end should give me something I can use. Bucket of portal fluid using the portal fluid catalyst. This is a 4 chorus fruit and a lapis. Okay. So in other words, we need to come back, right? However, since I'm here, I would really like to fight a warden if I could. Also, there's tons of amethyst clusters here, so you need amethyst clusters without having to go through the whole hassle of a budding amethyst like I did. Then calibrated skulk sensor. Okay, interesting. Are there no... There's skulk sensors here? I'm not seeing any shriekers, though. That's a shame. Got a whole bunch of skulk and stuff here as well. Alright, well, let's just go back home, right? There we go. I need to not keep this on the hotbar, because when that happens, my mineup doesn't actually go where it belongs. It's really odd. If the pocket storage is on your hotbar, it won't pick up any items. No idea why. Interesting design choice is what that one is. Okay, so we needed... I need chorus fruit somehow, right? There was a way to get chorus fruit. Yeah, occultism ritual. You need to sacrifice a slime or a magma cube, though. Eek. Item transmutation. Proto-chorus. Okay. Well, I'm out of mineral berries now, but we had just enough. And that means I need to go... Where was that at exactly now? Right? My giant crystal. Okay, well, we're under the plains. Okay, it's more this way, I think, right? Is that it? Yeah, this is it. Or, well, this is an exploratory hole I dug. I don't think one actually is it. Nope. Dang it. I love how well this thing works underwater, though. Wait a second. Is it through here? Yeah, there we go. Just realized something. I didn't bring any fuel down here. Dang it. I need prismarine. Because this thing, I have to basically drop it into a laser for 5 seconds. I forgot. I can do that here at base. Is my magnet... Yeah, my magnet was on. Okay, now it's off. Were you... Whoop. There. Right. Do you want something to shoot at? Is that what's going on? Is that why you're not firing? No. What am I missing with this now? It's been a while since I've used this. All right, hopefully that works. And yeah, I've got like all sorts of weird stone blocks right now, and it wasn't enough. Dang it. All right, so yeah. Finally got it to work. And now we need to make this stuff, right? And then we just drop into a regular bucket of polymorphic fluids, so I need a polymorphic catalyst. I think I still have some of those. Yeah, I got 4. Okay, cool. I need a bucket. Now, where am I going to do this, right? I don't have a spot set up anymore just to do liquid transformations. Do I have, like, pressure plates left? No. Can I make some? Yeah. Hey, look, 4. I like that recipe. That recipe's kind of nice. Oh, no, don't do that. Go there. There we go, and bucket of portal fluid. Unstable bucket of portal fluid. Right? So how do I stabilize this? With Shadow Pulse or Void Shimmer. With you. Okay. Oh, God. That mined out a lot quicker than I wanted it to. You know, I made a mess. Got freaking lava flowing everywhere. I've got liquid source flowing everywhere. And it mined up 2 stacks of this stone. Dang it. Thankfully, drawers don't burn. So... then I can use my building stick to, patch the hole. It is right here. So I went ahead and enchanted with unbreaking because it seemed like a good idea, and I've gotten like 3 of those unbreaking modifiers, and I don't need them. And, oh yeah, there's some over here. There we go. Fixed. I did that just so I could do this. And I can put you down there. We're going to give it a little bit of time. Guessing it's working because this thing's not showing a food item it needs. There it goes. Now I'm not going to use the Paxel. Makes a hell of a mess. All right, you go away. Let me get another bucket of lava going, right? Hmm. You know what? Here. Do that. Nope, bad spot. That's my storage room. I don't need to drop lava into my storage room. It's not going to hurt anything. It's just going to make a hell of a mess. There we go. And I can just put you here. It'll automatically make a block underneath there. There we go. I thought I dug a 3x3 hole. Yeah, it's right here. Okay. All right, quest book time. And what are we going to get? Lapis lazuli ring. That is not worth it. I didn't teleport home. Instead, for a very brief moment, I saw a completely new dimension and I was forcibly removed. I felt a dark energy there. Do I have to make an empower? Yeah, I do. I didn't count, so I have to pick him up and put him back down. And learn how to empower yourself. Okay. Whee. Loading terrain. Yes. 5 seconds. I wondered. Oh, and it takes me back to spawn. Okay. Good to know. Your loot was dropped. Well, I didn't have any, loot, so I'm okay with that. Alright, well, let's put this thing away. I mean, it's a netherite lapis, but it's still just, I gain more experience whenever I'm, wearing it. It's not all that great. Okay, so, dang it. Oh, it finally detected. Okay, cool. Now we need to craft a ripped attenuation crystal, which is an abyssal pearl. Not a problem. Let me just add this to the favorites, right? Then we need promethium, which is going to need engraving, and then overcharged crystals. Okay. Need a teleportation core, which should not be a problem. We need echo shards. Almost said skulk. And then we need a Heisenberg compensator, which is also engraving. So we need an atomic forge to do engraving with. All right, let's start off with the atomic forge, right? You. What am I missing? I am missing uratium, which needs alloying of platinum and netherite. Okay. Go ahead and get like 3 going, I guess, for now. Over here to our foundry. Boom. Put you in. Got my excess platinum off. All right, so that's done. Right. You, though, we are going to need recharged crystals, huh? Which needs advanced batteries, which is steel. It is energite, which is alloyed fluxite and nickel, so that's not a problem. I can probably grab a stack of each of that. We can also do this over here. Or we can do, in the alloy smelter, doesn't really matter. Right. So nickel ingot, yeah, I got like 5,100 nickel, okay. And then fluxite, yeah, I've got almost like 300. We're fine. Just going to go ahead and throw a stack of each of that into here. We can get started with that. And then you need to go into there so I can make this thing. Bolt control. We need 8 additional machine cores. Must be powered via an enduric laser. Okay, so I need another enduric laser as well. I'm just going to grab a bunch of these. Then I need one of you. When I am short on motors and actually... Grab some of those now, and then we need motors. Hey, I had just enough to make this one. All right, that works. I have not set up any auto crafting at all yet for a refined storage system, which my whole point of making a refined storage is so I can automate it, which I managed to automate a couple of things, but at this point I could have just gone with a QIO system and had it probably sooner. Oh well. So I got a cores, I got da-da-da-da. I'm going to need a flux point. I've got one right there. You need a total of 8 cores. That's going to be a slight bit of an oddball shape then. Oh no, it's just a 3x3. Okay. Okay, we go. And actually, I don't even need a flux point right now. I need my smart wrench. You. Okay. I'm going to turn that over. I'm going to put you here, you there. Throw a core on it. It's powered directly from our dimensional cells. So then I need the target designator. I need you right there. We'll do that. And then we'll go ahead and put this thing away. All right. Now we can do engraving, right? So I did that, so I can do this, right? Yeah, well, get rid of that. Yeah, I do want to actually put the nuclear reactors too. Echo shard, not a problem. Abyssal pearl, not a problem. Teleportation core, not a problem. Heisenberg compensator. I need 2 adamants and either an unholy intelligence or super AI chip. Unholy intelligence has no recipe. Super AI chip is made in here. Engraving. Uratium with advanced computing engines, which need 2 silicon wafers and a processing unit. Silicon wafer is carbon fiber strands and 2 things of silicon. Okay. We're getting somewhere now. Get 4 of those. We need some carbon. I've got extra of that as well. Then we're going to come over to you. And you go in here. We do that. There it goes. And there's our silicon wafer. Okay. I'm actually going to need to do more of that. And then I'm going to need 2 of those. Right, you. And then you guys. And we'll do this and that. Now we have advanced computing engines, and now I can use these to make things like elite machine cores, okay, drone ports, all that. But in here, I need a duratium, whatever it was, right? 1 of you, and then 2 of those. Right, and we can do like that and that. This one's gonna take a little while longer, it looks like. Hey, there is our super AI chip. And now you... Artificial intelligence. Nice. Get out of there so I can see my tabs now. Come on. Move it. Thank you. We need 2 adamant. You know, I do have this thing here. We just made this thing, and we're already getting a ton of use of it, which is good. I really don't like it when you have to make a machine for a mod, or for progression-wise, or anything like that. You use the machine like twice, and then it just sits there and collects dust. You know, this thing actually seems to be somewhat useful. And this is for automation. Those items evenly. There is our Heisenberg compensator, right? Boom. And now we need an echo shard, which I've got a few of. Advancement made. Unknown. But it shows the immersive engineering manual, so no idea. Now I also need an abyssal pearl. All right, so then you will go here. Pearl goes in the middle. And we need teleportation core and then promethium. And promethium is a freaking Heisenberg compensator. And overcharged crystals. Which, if I make a particle accelerator, you know how big this thing's going to be. It becomes a lot cheaper to make these things, right? We just need electrum dust and fluxite. Whereas all of this, right? Okay, particle accelerator. You need advanced batteries, not a problem. I never started off my electrum, did I? Gold and silver. Go into you. We'll put that away. I don't need the machine cores right now, so they can go there. Let's actually check on this stuff over here. Right. Okay, good. Nothing's backfilling or backstuffing. Right. Yeah, I've got some stuff to process. I need to get this hooked up into my system and just let the refined storage system take care of everything, but that means I'm gonna have to get a bunch of stuff set up. I haven't done yet, so. Okay, and you need, it just says particle accelerator. If you hold control, it doesn't actually mention cores needed or anything like that. So I need another flux gate, which is processing, platinum, and 2 fluxite. Okay. Also going to need some more duratium ore, which was platinum and netherite. Okay. All right. Platinum is not actually showing up in here. Which mods platinum are we using? FTB materials. Okay. All right, and then we'll do like 8, I guess, of that. We'll grab a bunch of this and do 8 of that, right? Was it an alloying? Yes. No. Not alloying. It is an engraving then? No. It was assembling, right? I need the processors too. Okay. And then I'm actually going to need more platinum. Or no, I need more fluxite because it's 2 fluxite per. There we go. So then we come over here, and I think it's that. What happens when I do that? Nope. Okay. It's still working. Okay. Because, yeah, I had it in the wrong order last time, or previously, and it just refused. Well, we got a good amount of energite now. So I need you. And then superconductors, I need to make in assembling, but they require flux gates, and then we need. All right. 4 those. Okay, you're on your last one. Okay, good. There's that. Now you can have you and you. And we'll put that in there for now. And so what was this? Flux gate. Fine wire. Okay, I can just craft it with nickel. Okay, let's just do that, right? Flux gate, fine wire, energite, dubious container. Let's get like 2 of these going, I guess. And it was energite for the last bit, right? was making flux gates over here. Yes, there we go. Hey, look at that, it's working. I may have explored too much of my world. It's just now 28 seconds. Make a backup. Doesn't seem right. Okay. So there's the superconductors, which I did need a couple of them, so... Also, they can transfer a hell of a lot of power, which is good to know. All right, so there's that for that. Okay, we got that done. We've got you done. We've got Duradium done. We need advanced batteries times 2. Right, like so. And not that, but this. There is our particle accelerator. Complete particle accelerator. Nice. How does this thing work then, right? Can I just like park you here? Insert item to accelerate. It's a magic block. All right, so we're 2 things in. We get 1 result out. We can make a dirt compound now out of rotten flesh and redstone. We can make elytras. Okay, yeah, fluxite. We have an alternate recipe for it now. Nether stars, but we need to make this stuff here. Okay, cool. You can make nether stars though. Heavy core. Okay. What's the heavy core used for? Ah, the mace. Okay. We can make netherite out of adamant and netherrack. 2 coal dust to make a diamond. Nice. But I need fluxite and electrum dust. All right. There you are. There's you. Let's do that, and we're going to run you through a sag mill. Which should be... Yep, it's done. Okay. Can't run that through the sag mill. How am I going to... I can run it through mechanism crusher. Okay. Which is you. It won't run through the sag mill, though. And now I need some fluxite. All right, then. Oh, that's going to take a while. Temporal pouch. To the rescue. Thank you. Okay, let's play around with this thing here. Particle accelerator now, right? Insert item to accelerate. Okay, yeah, there's something weird going on with this thing. Where is my Orotech book, right? That's not tech. It's actually additions. That's pneumaticraft. Cultism. Do I not have the Ortec guide on me here? Doesn't look like it, does it? I usually end up having to give me this back. Look things up on the internet anyway, right? So let me put you here like that, right? And now I think for this recipe it was electrum dust, and then we had to accelerate it into a fluxite crystal. Yeah. Okay, I just watched a bit of a tutorial on this from a guy named Mindmore, and yeah, no, this is a massive, massive multi-block. I do not have room to put it up. Let's see. Okay, Yeah, there's the particle accelerator, but then there's particle accelerator sensors, and then there's linear motors and guide ring, spawner controller. Traps first mob, walks into it on a cage underneath, collects and uses souls from entities parting nearby. Okay, I'll have to look that up too. An arcane catalyst. You can buy enchantments from books. Out limits. Taking away the king can dangerous consequences, stabilize it with an interquacer. Okay. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, we've got these things here, and we're going to need a superconductor for each of these. And the setup I saw, I had like 40 of these. And then we need a bunch of these motors, which we need more superconductors for. And then need a sensor, which is another guide ring plus a observer. A redstone signal based on the speed of particles passing through. Yes, and yeah, no, it's a very big operation. So what was I doing here? It was for these, right? I need to make promethium. And so overcharged crystals, this is going to be the way I do it for now, unfortunately. It's still going to require a lot of superconductors. Requires 4 each. All right, yeah. The thing is I'm recording this, it's like 1 a.m. I have to be working like 6 hours. Wanted to get an episode out. And then I got blindsided by that. So that's definitely not happening today. Okay, it was like fine wire, right? And I can use those to make magnetic coils too. Okay. Dubious containers. Okay, there's that. We're just going to make 4 more recipes, I guess. Because I don't feel like making other stuff. And then what was it? Energite and flux gates. I don't think I have enough flux gates, actually. And you're also made in the assembler, right? Yeah, I have like 1 flux gate now. Okay, so I need 8 of you. We need some processors, right? Need 4 of you. And, oh, was it adamant? No, platinum. Okay. 4 of you. All right. Let's go get this stuff crafted up. At least the atomic forge thing was easy. No, not you though, but you. And then those 4 that get crafted from there are going to go in with these group of items, and yeah. So you're done. Yeah, we just need another one of these Heisenberg mabobbers, right? Missing 2 items, right? Not that, but this. Oh, the teleportation core. All right. I'm missing 1 atomic alloy. Really? I do have some refined obsidian dust. What do we have for alloys? All right. Let me grab that. And I do have some of you, so grab that. Let me actually grab another one of these. And then it'll be 4 alloys. Right. So I need to enrich you. You get that and that, so you can start running. There we go. And I like to better, I think, whenever, like these items, the enriched whatever, it looked like a wafer instead of, clump, right? Not that. This. Thank you. Okay, you're done. You go into there with those. This is one of the first things I should automate, actually, is the alloy production from mechanism. You jerks. What did I... Hmm. Something is giving me a little bit of defense whenever I get hit. All right. Teleportation. This thing. And this is also stuff I should really automate, which is one of the reasons I am going to be doing the particle accelerator. Just not right now. It looks to be a lot of fun, especially to automate, and we shouldn't really have any problems with it. Okay, I got 12 more superconductors now. Good. So you go to there. So I need you, which is these. And I need 4 batteries, which shouldn't be a problem. Thankfully, they stack, which is really nice. Those apparently do not stack. No, they don't. Okay. And the other thing I need is this guy. So I need another super AI chip and some adamant. All right. So not a huge issue. Just going to be a multi-step process. All right. So you get that, that, and that. Hopefully no more phantoms show up now. It's taken a while. Goes to show the amount of power needed for this thing, I guess. What is bubbling in my ear? I hear something kind of bubbling and churning. It's like very faint. I doubt it's going to show up in the video. Is it the atomic forge? Does it like bubble like a cauldron when it's running? Was it just too quick all the other times that I didn't notice it? Oh, it's the laser doing it. Okay. I'm like, what the hell? What sound am I hearing? Yeah, okay. So I guess it technically is the atomic forge. Now, I could speed this thing up if I pointed more lasers at it. Maybe I'll get around to that in the future. What I need to do is just like stop and spend like 2 or 3 episodes just setting up some automation. You know, things like this and whatnot. See how I can interface with it with the crafter or what have you. Which would probably be in a have the crafter input it into an inventory and then we'll pipe it in. This thing is going to be fun, but burn that bridge when I come to it. Hey, quest completed, Promethean. And now we have that. And rift charge, 33%. I have no idea what that was about. All right. Captain Crystal, any online team members not currently in the rift will gain rift charge based on the item that is crafted. Rift attenuation crystal is only used for the next tier craft. Crystal I made only buys me about 5 minutes with stability in the rift. There has to be something there I can use to stabilize myself in the dimension for longer. 5 minutes is not enough for me to try to find the source of the dark energy. Find time crystals. Okay. The goo responds. Rift armor. Seems that the armor that the goo helped create responds well to the rift dimension. Craft and equip either Celestial Gem or Eclipse Alloy to further extend your rift charge while in the rift. Okay, so... Oh, hey, 1 remaining on Wither Skeleton. Nice. Alright. I don't like right-click or anything, huh? Okay. Well then, in that case... Okay, looking for the 3x3 hole. There it is. I have to make a bucket of that stuff every time. Oh, that's just rude. Alright, so you have to port in the corners too, by the way. If you port, like, dead center, it just doesn't do anything. I think the source block has to touch a frame. Wait. We got 5 minutes. Maybe. Have to wait and see, right? 5 minutes left in the rift. Okay. It doesn't actually use up a... an attenuation crystal right away, though. Whoa. Yeah, that was painful. Hey, look at you go. Pulsating crate. Get out of here. You know what? No, fine. You can have that one. This is kind of cool. Something just like blue snot on me or something. I don't know. I've been green gooed, and it's not showing a status effect, so I have no idea what it is. I see time crystals, though. Why did everything just go dark? Hi. As you are shunted back from the oceans above. Great view from up here. I'm guessing I almost died, so it kicked me out when I had like half a heart left. That is some pretty nasty stuff going on there. It did not use up the ripped attenuation crystals, though. So if I was to hit uses for you, we can now empower it with Efreet Essence, Infused Diamond, Ender Crystal, and Time Crystals. Ender Crystal is standard. Okay, Vibrant plus Soul Vial of Enderman. Okay. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call this an episode. We do need to go back in there. I should probably make some Eclipse armor. It's going to be grindy as hell. But I'll be able to enchant it. And then we saw that Aurotech can let you do some really fancy things with enchanted books. So I feel to make myself some sort of super armor with using Aurotech. But thank you for coming out. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And until the next one, signing out. Have fun.